Hello. How's it going, everyone? All right. Rachel, do you have access to the live stream button?
I'm checking. I don't see a live stream button.
I don't either. So we'll just post this recording later because it looks like Christy is unable to join us. So since we're at the top of the hour, I'm Jackie Porter. I'm the group manager of Verify, and I was pulled in from the scalability team to help support them on a project around error budgets. And I was partnered with Rachel over in the scalability team, and they have done some amazing work around this project. So we have a deck that we created, and we hosted this AMA to answer some questions. The first question that we have is from Fabio, which is, he's not on the call. The question is there a way we can self-serve the data behind the budget spent from Grafana so we're able to effectively solve the cause of request errors or slow times? And I'll let Rachel kind of take this answer.
Yes, so we have an issue open for this already to help stage groups be able to see how the budget is being spent. But for now, what is helpful is to go to the dashboards for each of the stage groups. And a good place to start on those dashboards is to look at something like the error rates that exist in Sidekick or the request latency charts for Rails. That should give you a good start for looking at the things that are going wrong or taking too long to execute. And hopefully we'll be able to have some more information available quite soon for people to be able to dig into the error budgets further. If you're very interested in getting started with it and you're struggling to see where your errors are coming from or what is taking time, you can always reach out to the scalability team to help dig into the dashboard with you.
Certainly all the data that's being used to generate that is available to anyone in GitLab. It's not hidden data. It's just sometimes fun to try and actually tease it out.
And in the deck, slide 9, there's a link to submit an issue to the scalability project for a review request if you want to get in queue for the scalability team to then respond to your request. That's kind of the way that we're going to use to triage these incoming requests for the scalability team. So we have a future AMA that will be for the EMEA US time zone, but I'll go ahead and read out Victor's question, who's not on this call, but Victor's question is kind of a similar thing around requesting a recorded walkthrough on how to use the Grafana dashboards. He mentioned that he checked out the configure dashboard and he could see that his budget was already spent, but after 5 minutes of staring at the dashboard, he could not figure out if it was spent because of request errors or slow response times. Rachel, you have responded to this as well.
Yeah, so it's a very similar answer to what I said before. But Bob was also able to record a quick investigation into Configure's dashboard. What is demonstrated in the video that I've linked is quite manual, and the intention is to have what is available in that video put onto the dashboards in a less manual way so that it's easier for people to navigate. I also had a quick look through it and saw that there were some errors showing up in the Sidekick workers for Configure. That would be a first point of looking through to see what could be corrected there. But again, if Victor would like us to go through in more detail, we can produce another recording that goes in a little bit deeper into what might be happening there.
Yeah, and then I noted also that you can submit the issue to the scalability project if a deeper dive is requested or needed in that. Then I did want to note that Farnoosh over in product operations will be working on some training as a part of the L&D product effort on how to partner and have discussions around these super technical topics like availability inside of product. So error budgets will be incorporated inside of that L&D training, and this deck will probably be a part of that conversation as well. So definitely look out for that. there aren't any other agenda topics, but is anybody else interested in adding anything before we end this call?
I do have one. So first, thanks for all the great charts and the great visibility. We are handbook first. I'm wondering if are we planning to add these shortcuts to the handbook to team pages, or is that something that you are open for the teams to collaborate and make the links widely known and more popular in a sense?
So we've added the error budgets to the product PI page. We have an MR that's open right now where the directors of the team are approving that MR. So they should be merged by end of week.
Cool, awesome. That answers my question. Thank you.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you all so much for joining. If you have any other questions, just ping me or Rachel or anybody else that you see in the scalability or info team, I suppose. Bye, y'all.
Thanks so much. Bye.